Hey guys, Bird Yugioh here, coming at you with another deck profile. This time it's not ABC again, it's actually ABC and Shaddoll's, so ABC Shaddoll deck. Kind of in the early stages, so any help you guys want to give down in the comments. This is just kind of a cool idea. I think it's really cool as it is now, but you know it can of course use some improvements. So just like I said, comment down below with any improvements you might think. But yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off with our ABC monsters. 2 A Assault Core. Basically we're playing 2, 2, and 2 for our ABC pieces. We don't want to do 3 of each. Just you would have hands of mostly ABC monsters, which you want a mixture of kind of, you know, hopefully Shaddoll fusions and Shaddoll monsters along with your ABC monsters. So if you don't know what these do, if it's sent from the field to the grave, you can target 1 union monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. B, if it's sent from the field to the grave, we'll add 1 union monster from your deck to your hand. And then C will special summon 1 union monster from your hand. And then also when they are equipped, for A Assault Core, the equipped monster can't be is unaffected by monster effects. B Buster Drake, if it's equipped to a monster, that monster is unaffected by spell effects, and then C Crush Wyvern makes it unaffected by trap effects. But yeah, they're very, very good cards, all level 4, machine light, just really, really good. And then I also still wanted to play 1 gold gadget and 1 silver. Again, didn't want to clog our hand, didn't want to play 2 and 2, or definitely not 3 and 3. You know, because opening this with a Union Hanger would be very nice, so just thought that would be a nice little addition for at least the ABC part of this. And then for the Shaddoll engine monsters that we play, 2 Wendy. She's going to be special summoning Shaddoll monsters from your deck, basically, so she kind of gets your engine rolling for the Shaddolls. Squamata is either going to target a monster on the field for its flip effect, or it's going to send 1 Shaddoll from your deck to your graveyard to get off whatever Shaddoll effect you need. 2 Hedgehog. He's going to either add 1 Shaddoll from your deck to your hand for its flip effect, or if it's sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Shaddoll monster from your deck to your hand. Just 1 beast, basically your draw power. If it's sent to the graveyard, you just draw a card. If it's flip summoned, you draw 2 cards and discard 1. So that's obviously the better effect, but more often than not, you're just going to be doing the draw 1. 1 Falco to basically special summon this card in face down defense position if it's sent to the graveyard. Its flip effect is you can target 1 Shaddoll in your graveyard and special summon it. And then 1 Dragon. Really, really nice. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 spell trap on the field and destroy it. So this is honestly more of a going second deck. So this card becomes pretty dang good, actually, if you can just send it to the grave to pop a spell and trap that, you know, maybe a problem one. And so that's it for the ABC monsters and the Shaddoll monsters. Let me move these up just a little bit. Just got a few more cards. Again, it's going second, so I thought Black Luster Soldier. You know, all these are darks except for Windy, and all these are lights, so you can go into Black Luster Soldier pretty easily if you happen to draw him. So just a really powerful card. And then 3 hand traps. 3 hand traps of your choice. You know, I went with Effect Veiler. Again, my opinion on it is you can use it more than once per turn. So seeing 2 of these in your hand, especially if you're going second, is not the worst thing. Whereas, you know, seeing 2 Ash Blossom can kind of suck. But 3 Effect Veiler, or again, 3, you know, Drone Lockbird, 3 DD Crow, whatever you feel like playing. So that's it for the monster count. And I believe we kept this deck right around 40, just so we could see our combo pieces quick and just our power cards. One of those is going to be Shaddoll Fusion. Amazing. Again, we're trying to go second, so this card becomes, you know, twice as good when you're going second, because you're going to be able to, so if your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can just use monsters from your deck as the fusion material to summon out a Shaddoll fusion monster. So that'll send your ABC pieces, send your Shaddoll monsters for effects. Really, really good. And then we still play 2 El Shaddoll fusion. It's your quick play. You know, it's your way of, you know, getting more monsters on board. And then in addition to those, definitely want to play Super Poly, and I'm playing it at 3 Super Poly, because you discard, so you can potentially get some effects off there, and then you can use hopefully your opponent's monsters most of the time, but you know, sometimes you'll be using your own monsters if you have a light or a dark, you know, it just depends. But it's super powerful card, really, really good. Even going first, you know, setting 1 and being able to use that is just really good disruption. So that's kind of the Shaddoll spells that we play. Of course, the ABC, we got to play Union Hanger, and I definitely played at 3. You want to see it, especially in this build. You know, you of course want to see a Union monster and get your engine going with this card. This card is just ridiculous. So, and then again, going second, so Twin Twisters is really nice. Again, you should hopefully be able to get some effects off, or at least get some pieces into the grave, like the ABC pieces, so you can summon out ABC Dragon Buster, and then also get rid of some problem spell and traps. And then just our power 1-ofs, Terraforming for searching out Union Hanger, Foolish Burial that for sending anything, you know, anything you need to the grave, perfect for this deck. Monster Reborn, summon back whatever you want from the grave. Card Destruction, you know, you're going to get a lot of effects off. You're going to replenish your hand, fix bad hands. It's amazing. And then Pot of Avarice, again, you'll probably have quite a few monsters in the grave, so this becomes draw 2. So really, really nice card. That is it. Just a simple bare bones. Again, you got any suggestions, go ahead and comment down below. This is kind of just phase 1 of this deck. I really like it, so we're probably gonna have some updates to it. Extra deck, doing 2 ABC Dragon Buster. 2 is plenty. You know, we're not doing our large, you know, 3 of each ABC piece, so you don't need to play 3 of it. I think 2 is perfect. It's your big boss monster that you're going to be wanting to get out. And then for the Shaddolls, 2 Construct, because it requires a Shaddoll monster and a light monster, and very, very good. So with your ABC pieces, that'll be easy to get out. And then 2 Winda. Again, nice power card. You know, you'll mostly be using your Shaddoll monster and another, you know, dark Shaddoll monster. And then our Super Poly targets, I actually play 3. I felt just having more options would be nice. Mud Dragon, just 2 monsters with the same attribute but different types. So that you could potentially use some of your own cards. You know, you got Effect Veiler and what do you got? Blackluster Soldier, Warrior type, and you got your Machine type lights, or darks are common right now. So you know, you got the dark spellcasters. So he's a good one to have, definitely. Starving Venom, just 2 dark monsters. And then I went with Dragostapelia, just requires a dark monster and a fusion monster. So with other decks you're playing against, you know, like Shaddolls, this card will be very, very good. And then some of our rank 4s, mostly because we're playing the ABCs and the gadgets, you can go into rank 4s fairly easily. One of the best ones is Minerva. Just milling 3. You have a very good chance, especially since we're playing 40 cards, you have a good chance of milling some decent cards. So it's a good card to play. Dugaris, again, that you just skip your next draw phase, draw 2, and you discard 1. So you'll get some really good stuff out of just that effect. But you can also skip your next main phase, and you special summon one monster from your graveyard in defense position. So really nice. And then battle phase, you'll double the attack of 1 monster you control. So just 3 really, really good effects. And then the last XCs we play is Tsukiyomi. It just requires 2 level 4 lights. So, you know, like a gadget and a piece, you know, like an A, B, or C. You can make this and, you know, potentially get some good effects going off if you send your hand to the graveyard and then draw 2 cards. So, nice card. And then the links we play, Barricade Board Blocker. It's good protection because face-up spells you control cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. And then also you'll be able to discard a card. So 2 good effects for this deck. And then Gravity Controller. You know, like potentially if you have a Mud Dragon that you summoned out with Super Poly, you can just, you know, exchange it for a Gravity Controller so you have something for the battle phase. A decent card. So I thought it was helpful in this deck. And then the last one is Platinum Gadget. Again, with the gold and silver gadget and the A, B, and C pieces, this is really nice to have. Just get your, if you open up, you know, like a Union Hanger and, you know, a gadget, and then hopefully another, you know, something like that. Or I think even like that, you can do some pretty good plays with Platinum Gadget. So nice to have. But that is the deck, guys. Again, this is just kind of like phase 1 of this deck. This is definitely not the 100% finished version of it. But I do really like it. Really fun. So if you have any suggestions, comment down below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I have some awesome stuff coming up. Especially as soon as Dual Overload is released. I'll be getting some updates going for some really good decks. So, yeah, we will catch you guys in the next one.